22 hours left of stage 18. 22 hours left of stage 18 of the Bitcoin Lithium Presale. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just trying to set this camera up real quick. There we go. Hold on. We still sliding. There we go. 22 hours left, stage 18, Bitcoin Lithium Presale. That means tomorrow, Monday, Cinco de Mayo, that means that we will be on stage 19. And when we hit stage 19, we should be getting, the final countdown to launch. We should be getting that final countdown to launch. And once we get to stage 20, the final timer will kick in, obviously, because we believe that, once we get to stage 20, we still got to get through stage 20. It's not just gonna, we got to stage 20, it's over. I think all right, we're on stage 20 now. Now we got to get through stage 20. Now, boom, we're live after we get through stage 20, not just get to stage 20, But that being said, the final countdown is pretty much here because, once we leave stage 18 and get to stage 19, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, after stage 19 is stage 20, and that's it. So this was, you could say it was a short pre-sale, but you could also say it was a long pre-sale, especially if you've been, you've been locked in every single day. Like, so much shit has gone on in the world. There was a lot of lives lost, a lot of heartbreak. Some people lost some opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Some people, got their ass beat. A lot of things have happened in the course of the last few months. 2025 has been crazy so far. And I'm not even gonna hold you, 2025 has been pretty fucking crazy. That's why, if you were able to lock in on something like this pre-sale, you could be, in for a big reward, you know what I'm saying? A big return on your money. Like, why is it that, most people are only excited about a tax return? Like, why do you assume that that's the only way that you can, get some money back is from, tighten up and having a tidy, tax report, paying somebody to get you the best return possible on your taxes? Like, that's not the only way to receive money. Like, you should not be worried about a tax return. You should be worried about getting returns on your investments. You know what I'm saying? Tax return, you're just getting back the money the government took from you from the hard labor that you put in, the time that you put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, jobs and governments holding back your money that you worked for, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna regulate it and tax it. Like, that makes zero sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should not be excited and, once a year I get my tax return. Like, no, y'all should be, increasing your investments, leveling up and increasing your assets. That way you can get back, multiple returns, you know what I'm saying? And a pre-sale like Bitcoin Lithium, and the fact that we were already blessed with, free entries, and they gave us free tokens for it. We've been blessed and put in an outstanding position. And because we are in an outstanding position, it's time to lock in. You know what I'm saying? It's time to lock in, you know? You folks are, you know, the pre-sale is just about done now, you know what I'm saying? 22 hours left of stage 18. We're about to be in stage 19, you know what I'm saying? And then by Saturday, we'll be at stage 20. And then it'll be like, all right, we're at stage 20. Now we just got to get through stage 20. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. I don't think it's going to be, okay, boom, we got to stage 20. It's over. I think, all right, boom, we got to stage 20. Now let's see this last final countdown before the token goes live. Not just, you know, oh, this is a countdown when the pre-sale's over and then the token will go live shortly after that. No, like a final countdown to when that token goes, you know, alive, you know what I'm saying? When it's birthed into the market for real. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're focused on right now. That's what we're worried about. You know what I'm saying? When the token goes live, what's that price gonna be at? You know what I'm saying? Very crucial, very important to monitor that token every 5-10 minutes, the first, 36 hours. Every 5 to 10 minutes, motherfuckers gonna be, staring at their charts the first 36 hours, because at any moment in time, price can just skyrocket up to, and, I don't even know what word I'm trying to say, just a fucking superb number. Like, I look at Bitcoin on base, you know what I'm saying? And when that coin originally launched, it was at 8 cents. And then it jumped up to like 36 cents within a couple days of it being launched. And then it did some spectacular shit and went to $1.95. And then completely dropped, back down to like 20 something cents or whatever. Or not even that. It had dropped from $1.95 to like 50 cent range. And then it went to like 40, then 30, and then back down to like 20 something cents. So that's what I'm saying. I believe Bitcoin Lithium can do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, token goes live, big surge happens, price goes up, maybe over $1. You know what I'm saying? The first week it's launched, and then obviously it'll correct itself. But what if you're able to, lock in and make profits when it does, surge past $1 or something? You know what I'm saying? Let you be the reason why, the market is gonna have to correct itself, because, you know what I'm saying, you sold at the highest price possible for now, you know what I'm saying? The highest price possible that it could get to for now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were able to, make profits during that time. Telling you, because if we're able to sell at like $1.95, 200,000 tokens, it's up. You know what I'm saying? It's up. It's very up. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about, millions from, $1.95, but, a few 100,000. You know what I'm saying? That's a great profit for me, you know what I'm saying? That's an outstanding profit, because I know what I can do, with having something like that. And, and people only miss out on opportunities like this when they close themselves off to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're like, oh, I don't really care about crypto, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Not for me, you know what I'm saying? If you do all that shit, you know what I'm saying? You never give yourself the ability to lock in and do some research and, stumble upon a pre-sale, a project like Bitcoin Lithium. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin Lithium isn't the only pre-sale or only project that's, having a pre-sale right now. There's a bunch of different, tokens, coins, meme coins, altcoins that are having pre-sales, you know what I'm saying? But this just makes the most sense to me, you know what I'm saying? I love the roadmap, you know, what it stands for, good, clean, renewable energy. It just makes sense with the way the world's trying to go anyway. Like, I'm having conversations with older folks and, you know, people that were at my job and then my dad and shit, and the people are talking about, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to cut out gas and this and that and do this and that. You know what I'm saying, they're not even talking about, you know, Bitcoin, lithium, or nothing like that. But if people are, you know, the higher ups and everything are trying to cut out oil usage and gas usage, what the fuck does that mean? People still gotta drive cars. People still gotta, you know, power things up and do things. Lithium is that solution. How do we mine new lithium? How do we, you know, get this lithium to get to the next level? Bitcoin lithium. But you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next video, part 2 or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna tap in with y'all in a second.